Disney princesses are the biggest moneymakers for Mickey Mouse. From movies to books to merchandise to even costumes, there are a multitude of ways to be part of the magic. We're taking a look at the lifetime domestic gross of each movie and counting down the 10 richest Disney princesses. Before we start, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Jasmine. Disney's Aladdin came out in 1992 and was made with a budget of about $29 million. The animation was groundbreaking along with incredible music and brilliant comedic timing. Princess Jasmine was the apple of everyone's eye and ended up becoming one of the most popular Disney princesses in the franchise. Aladdin made $504 million in the box office worldwide, giving Disney a profit of $470 million. Mulan. The 1998 movie Mulan was quite a moneymaker for Disney. Mulan was considered to be a strong female lead who became admired as a feminist figure as well. After a budget of $90 million, Mulan went on to make over $304 million in the box office, both in the United States and worldwide, making a profit of about $214 million. She still remains as one of the most popular Disney princesses to date. Moana. Moana is the newest girl in town. While she isn't technically a princess, she is the daughter of a chief. Disney's 2016 movie Moana had a budget of around $150 million and has grossed over $410 million since coming out on Thanksgiving. Given that it's been less than a year and the movie has made so much money so far, Moana is set to be one of Disney's richest princesses. If you take out the budget factor, Moana has made $565 million. Cinderella. Cinderella was made at a budget of $3 million, but since it came out in 1950, Cinderella has made over $260 million for Disney, making her one of the most profitable princesses. Cinderella is still popular and continues to sell books, costumes, and other princess-themed merchandise. Girls want to be here as her rags to riches story is an inspiring tale for people all over the world. Rapunzel. Tangled came out in 2010 and was considered to be a masterpiece because the animation was so intricate and precise. Because the animation was so focused on creating believable portrayals of the human form plus doing CGI in Rapunzel's hair. The budget for the movie was $260 million. Luckily, the movie performed well and made about $562 million in the box office. Rapunzel might be an expensive princess, but she certainly paid off with a profit of $330 million. Snow White. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs came out in 1937 and was Disney's first full-length animated feature film. The movie's budget was less than $1,500 and has made $418 million. It was this movie that made Disney realize that princesses were a major moneymaker and has followed the tradition ever since. Not only is Snow White one of the oldest princesses, but she's also one of the richest who continues to make money. Merida. Disney's Brave came out in 2012 and featured a unique princess who didn't want a man to complete her. Merida was one of the most unique princesses who didn't fit into the traditional mold of what we knew as a Disney princess. Brave had a budget of $185 million and grossed $540 million in the box office, giving Disney a nice profit of $355 million. Belle. Belle made book nerds more acceptable and part of society as many people could relate to her. We've all been called weird or odd at some point in our lives, and that was one of the reasons Belle became so popular. Disney's 1991 movie Beauty and the Beast was a box office smash hit. Not to mention it was also the first Disney movie to be turned into a Broadway musical. In total, the animated movie made about $400 million. Plus, the animated movie inspired a real-life reboot that was released in 2017. Pocahontas. Even though the 1995 movie Pocahontas isn't the most historically accurate movie that Disney has ever released, it is still one of the biggest moneymakers in the franchise. With a budget of $55 million, Pocahontas made $346 million in the box office, giving Disney a profit of around $291 million. Pocahontas is still a big moneymaker in merchandise and is often featured in theme park shows. Not to mention that the music for Pocahontas is still sung all over the world by girls who wish to see what's around the riverbed. Elsa and Anna. If you're shocked that Elsa and Anna are number one on this list, where have you been? Disney's 2013 movie Frozen has made over $1 billion. With a budget of $150 million, Frozen made about $850 million for the Disney company. Who knew that the iconic song Let It Go would not only be the headache of many parents, but also Disney's biggest moneymaker? With merchandise, theme park shows, costumes, and more, Frozen continues to roll in the money. Well, that concludes the 10 richest Disney princesses in the world. Be sure to check out more videos here at Fierce. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and to subscribe. And as always, stay fierce.